Hey, David Lyons with the MinisterSearch here. I just wanted to take 2 minutes and talk about the 10 things that need to happen when writing a resume. The first thing you need to consider before you start is the format. It's very important, especially nowadays, that you have a very concise, easy to read, to the point resume. As someone who's looked at literally tens of thousands of resumes over the years, I can tell you that the person looking at your resume is only given it a few seconds at first glance. So you need to be to the point. With that said, gone are the days of having an objective at the top of your resume. The person receiving your resume knows you're applying for their job, so they know what your objective is. So if you feel like you just have to have something at the top of that resume, you can put a small summary or career profile that focuses on what you can contribute, but I would suggest that you get right to the experience. In regard to the dates should be to the right side and just list the years you were employed. You don't need to talk about months and years unless you're real new into this and recently graduated. In general, you only want to go back about 15 years. Folks that have been around and worked longer, I can tell you, it does not benefit you to say what you've been doing in the 1960s and 1970s. People make judgments that they shouldn't make, and you don't want that to happen. So just list your last 15 years of experience. Also, when it comes to your education, don't put the dates there. You don't want anybody to make some wrong assumptions that they may. The experience section is by far the most important section of your resume. The person looking to hire you is looking here to see if you can do the job. For your last couple of positions, you should have at least 8, 10, maybe a few more bullet points that specifically talk about what you have done. They need to be action-oriented and measurable, again, to show that you know what you're doing. You don't need to list run-of-the-mill skills. You don't need to tell folks that you know how to turn on a computer or you know how to run PowerPoint or Excel or Microsoft Word. In this day and time, if you don't know how to do that, you're not writing a resume. When it comes to references, don't put those on your resume. Have those on a separate sheet of paper and have them ready to go, but wait until you're asked. Wait until you've had a conversation until you do that. And then one last thing in regard to contact. It's not necessarily to put address, fax numbers, P.O. boxes, all of that. Your cell phone number in your email address is all you need. The rest you can get to later. And lastly, when you save your resume, the name of the file should not just say resume. The person getting it is not going to have a clue who you are. So what I would recommend is it's your first last name .resume. Those are the 9 things to talk about. You're going to tell us what the number 10 or the 10th items are. So email us, text us, respond to this video, and let us know. If you want a sample of a resume, go to MinisterSearch.com, and there's a sample resume tab for you to look up there. Thank you, and have a great day.